So I wanted to pivot into talking about youth engagement, and this is a youth engagement pyramid that has been really influential for us here at the zoo as we think about all the different ways that we're engaging youth and what it means to engage youth. This was developed by the YALSA Center for Youth Program Equality. They've developed the Youth Program Equality Intervention, which is really a strategy for helping raise the bar in youth programming nationwide and probably beyond that. I'm not sure their total reach. But we've worked with them through a statewide organization focused on youth development programming. And they've also developed a tool for assessing programs to make sure they're meeting all of these different pieces. So a great resource. I put the link at the bottom of the screen there and encourage you to take a look if you haven't heard of their work before. But I wanted to share this graphic because this pyramid really reflects some key ideas as we think about youth development, what we've learned about youth and what's needed to best support them. And you'll see at the base of the pyramid really is creating and promoting a safe environment, which really comes first, because if young people are not feeling safe, they're not going to participate. They're not going to flourish or thrive in whatever context we're talking about. And so that really is that foundation, and you'll see even things on there related to having the food and safety pieces in place, because I'm sure all of you are working with diverse communities with lots of different types of backgrounds and needs. And then that transitions into a supportive environment, really looking at what you can do at the programmatic level and on the level of your role as staff facilitating these experiences with young people to really make them feel welcome, to make sure that they're not just sitting and listening to a presentation, but they're actually engaged in dialogue and collaboration, and also that the way that you're structuring your programming is based in best practice around how we know people learn and how we can support the growth of our young people. And building on that is the theme of interaction, looking at that's really where we start thinking about leadership and young people as partners in collaborating with adults in the community and in your institution, helping them to feel that this is a space, and that gets into the community base. Is this a community that they want to invest in, that they feel like they have a part in? There's a place for them in this work. And then at the top of the pyramid really is kind of the highest level of engagement, which is where youth have the opportunity to be a part of the planning process. They have choice, and we'll talk about what that's looked like in the context of my program. I'm sure you all have examples of ways that you provided choice. A couple of you mentioned voting on different aspects of programming. And then, as we will do today, creating that space for reflection and really deep learning. And what's not reflected in this pyramid is the connection that each of these pieces have to supporting youth as leaders, and the leadership development skills really tie into this in all different levels. And so this is ongoing work. We need to continue to build a safe and supportive environment and create structure and programming that supports authentic youth engagement if we are going to be successful in supporting the next generation of leaders